All right, man. You ready to pivot on? We're talking a little bit about Major League Baseball.
Always. You weren't even ready.
I'm sorry, dude. Just the way you always. It's great.
That's what I'm here for.
All
Comic
right.
relief. That's literally it.
All right, let's talk baseball. All right, man. Well, hey, first week of MLB season is in the bag, my friend.
Is it in the bag or is it underway?
Well, the first week is
The
completed.
first week's technically in the bag.
Yeah, as of tomorrow.
It's bagged up, so it's not in the bag.
Well, the bag's half full. We're about ready to
still poking out of the bag.
Yeah, we're about ready to smush it down and go like that.
Get on with it! Get on with it!
You know what's sticking out of that bag? Torpedo bats.
Nice segue, my man. Nice segue.
Bam! So the New York Yankees introduced a very strange looking bat in their first games of the season. It is a new design that looks very non-traditional, and they just absolutely exploded and hit like 46 and a half home runs in the first game.
How do you hit a half home run?
So the big question came on these is, are these bats even legal?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because they look crazy. They are crazy. The Yankees offense explodes. Turns out bats are legal. It does conform to MLB's Rule 3.02, which states the bat shall be a smooth, round stick, not more than 2.61 inches in diameter at the thickest part, and not more than 42 inches in length. What are your thoughts on these stupid-ass torpedo bats, Darren?
This is a nothing burger to me, man.
Big nothing burger?
This is absolutely nothing burger. Comes to the torpedo bats, man. All they're doing is they're taking the most weight, basically the sweet spot of the bat, and moving it further down. This bat was originally designed by an MIT physicist who basically just wanted to find a way to get the sweet spot of the bat down the bat where Anthony Volpe was hitting it the most often. He was constantly getting jammed in. So like, you know what? Let's just move the thickness of the bat down there and, you know, make the end of the bat less girthy, basically.
Yeah.
And so that way we're not going over the weight of the bat and just moving it to where it's going to be good for you.
So you're moving the unnecessary weight from the end, redistributes it closer to the hands. Obviously, it increases barrel speed, bat speed, and you've got, you know, obviously pitchers throwing with higher velocity than they ever have in Major League Baseball history. So that's going to help you.
Yeah. And but the reason why I think this is a nothing burger is, first of all, the Yankees weren't the first team to use this, actually. Cody Bellinger did try it with the Cubs last year, and the Red Sox were using it in spring training this year as well. There also are the Twins somebody on the Twins is using them. I can't remember the name of the player that's using it on the Twins, but half the Dodgers ordered these bats just to see what they're like. You know, especially Max Muncy, who could not find a hit for his life. You know, he could definitely use one of them. But when it comes to these bats, man, the reason why I say it's a nothing burger is this just another change, man. The only reason why this is a story is because of how many runs the Yankees put up in the first couple of games against the Milwaukee Brewers. That's the only reason why this is a story. This is just another change to a baseball bat that's been constantly changed over the last 20, 30 years. You remember that when the axe handle was a thing?
Oh, absolutely.
Like that's like even Mookie Betts still uses the axe handle. There's also like the huge knob. Have you seen people use that, like the bigger knob on the bottom to help with bat speed and weight distribution? There's the non-handle where basically it's just a taper bat that comes all the way to the bottom and there's no knob at the bottom at all to give you more length to, you know, get you more exit velocity on the bat. So this is just another change to a bat that people just haven't noticed because it's been more obvious when a team like the Yankees basically using these bats and they're doing well with them, which, you know, the best hitter, all those home runs they're hitting, most of them are coming from Aaron Judge, who isn't using the bat. The Yankees do have 3 players who are using them: Anthony Volpe, Jazz Chisholm, and Cody Bellinger, who are all using these bats. So it's not really that big a deal. Now, are the bats within the rules? Absolutely. It's underneath their fairness and stuff like that. You know, it does seem like other teams are starting to embrace it, like Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds are using it, and he just hit a bomb, you know, like just center field bomb and was 3-4 that day. A lot of this could just be simply the whole mental aspect of it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is part of a mental game for sure. I think it's funny because I think you absolutely nailed it. And as far as if 3 or 4 of any other team was using this bat, even if they had the offensive explosion, I don't think it's as big of a deal. But the fact is it was the Yankees,
right? And they scored
20 runs in a game,
9 home runs. Yeah,
I mean. So it kind of just put the spotlight on the game. It put a spotlight on the bat. It turned it into this whole ordeal that it probably didn't need to be. I mean, like you said, the bats have been around and they've been used, but it is very interesting. It's definitely something we got to keep an eye on because I think we'll probably see more players utilizing this bat as the season goes through. If we see a huge jump, it'll probably turn into some sort of a trend, because if you can get your bat around faster, like I mentioned before, with the velocity the pitchers are throwing at, you're going to use any single advantage you can get, especially if you've got a sweeter sweet spot and you got a chance of putting the ball in play.
Yeah, and the barrel is just thicker on that part than what the standard bat is for most people that are using. So it's helping them with the impact. It's helping them with solid contact. Helping with bat speed. The number one problem I see with this bat, though, is that a lot of players who are already hitting well are not going to use them, because the most important thing is for a bat is how it feels in your hands. If you don't like the way it feels, you have to readjust your entire swing. Like I said, it's not going to be a huge needle mover for me. I think the league's okay with it because it's improving the offense. But other than that, I just think it's, like I said, it's just another fad for a bat. It's no different than the other ones. We'll probably see people use it, and in like a year or two, we won't even notice it anymore.
Totally agree.
We want to know your thoughts on that, folks. Let us know what you think in the comments down below. Are the Torpedo bats something, nothing, or everything? Is it a fad? Will it go away? Or is it just another latest addition to the changes of bats, and it's just something that you're going to get used to and forget about? We want to hear from you.
Yep, absolutely.
I like the Torpedo bats. Your cuz we're trying it out first, so of course you're going to like it.
He's like, yeah, bring on the Torpedo bats.
But no, I don't mind them. I think that they're just going to be another bat alternative. It's not a big deal. Teams are using them. They're going to continue to use them, because for what I'm seeing, they're going to give, like you said here, more offense, which is always awesome. This channel did just hit 1,000 subscribers, where I believe we're at 1,300 now.
Yep.
So thank you all to that. Once this channel hits $500 in AdSense revenue, we'll be giving that back to our subscribers. 5 of you are each going to earn $100 each. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the giveaway. And again, smash that like button for your boy AJ.
Boom. And if you're watching on YouTube on one of our short videos, just know this is available, the whole episode in its entirety, as a podcast, wherever you get your audio.
With all that said, my name is Darren, that is AJ, and this has been an episode of the DNA Sports Recap.
Till next time.